Hey, my name is Fiz, and I was told to do an introduction to Jakarta, so let's get right into it. This is Jakarta. It is the capital city of Indonesia, home to 9.6 million people and spans a wide area of, if I recall correctly, 650 something kilometers squared. Yes, it's big. It's so big that the city itself needs to be divided into 5 smaller areas, which are Northern Jakarta, Southern Jakarta, Eastern Jakarta, Western, and Central Jakarta. Everything and anything can be found here, from your everyday household items to the most obscure of worldwide cuisines. Yes, the most famous icon in Jakarta is called the Monas, or Monument Nasional. In English, it means the National Monument. It stands at a magnificent 132 meters and symbolizes the fight for Indonesia. Visitors can go to the top of the tower or monument and take a look at the view around the monument. It's pretty spectacular. Moving on, there's an area in Jakarta called Kota Tua, or Old Town. This area is filled with heritage Dutch colonial buildings from the 19th century, and is preserved to show the history of Jakarta from the colonial era. In the center of Kota Tua is Fathahillah Square, and it used to be the center of Jakarta, or in the old days, Batavia. Yes, Jakarta was called Batavia back then. Next is the BI Museum, otherwise known as the Bank Indonesia Museum. It is located in the Kota Tua area, and it used to be the headquarters of the, if I'm not mistaken, Deyafashe Bank. The museum is designed to introduce visitors on the monetary changes in Indonesia over time, from the pre-colonial period all the way to this modern day. Do know that in order to visit the museum, you have to pay 5,000 rupiah, which is approximately 30 US cents. Next, I'm going to talk about the CBD of Jakarta, otherwise known as the Segitiga Emas, or the Golden Triangle of Jakarta. It is named so because of its triangular shape, well, roughly triangular shape anyways. It is home to most business, financial, and diplomatic establishments. Ooh, my English is failing. The area is also home to some of the tallest skyscrapers in Jakarta. Have you heard about the Gelora Bung Karno? The Gelora Bung Karno, otherwise known as GBK, is the main stadium here in Jakarta and was home to the 2018 Asian Games. It is able to seat 77,000 people and can host a variety of different events, like soccer and track and field events. Public transportation in Jakarta is very good, and it's actually reliable and it's very cheap. Choices range from the MRT to the Microlet, which is like Uber Pool. These transportation methods are usually very cheap. For example, the buses here, they're called the Transjakarta buses. They're only 3,500 rupiahs, or only 25 cents for a single journey. Going down to the final 3 points that I was told to be making, I'm now going to talk about the Ciliwung River. Yes, it's dirty, yes, it's ugly, yes, it has brown water, but it's still the largest river in Jakarta. Is it used for anything? I personally don't know. Wikipedia says nothing of the uses of the Ciliwung River. Second to last thing that I need to talk about is the Lake Sunter. It is located in North Jakarta. People usually fish here, or they relax and unwind from their stress. That's it. That's it. There's nothing else that you can do here at Lake Sunter. And finally, for my last point, This has been a long journey. Okay, so there's this thing called Kampung Pelangi, or in English, the Rainbow Kampung. Kampung is like it's like a village, it's like a town. So it's like Rainbow Town. So it's basically just a group of houses, your everyday neighborhood, but the houses are painted in rainbow colors. It's colorful, it's beautiful. But even though that the houses are all rainbow colored and they're all very bright and colorful, people still live in them. It's like your normal functioning neighborhood. It's just the houses are colorful. And that does it for this video presentation. I'm finally done with recording this and my battery is about to die. So, bye!